Well, top of the morning, Patriots. If you find any dragon fuel or conservative bits of truth throughout the course of this video, hit like, hit subscribe. That way I know you're as fired up as I am and that you're ready to go. With all that said, let the unbrainwashing begin. All right, so to quote one of my favorite movies of all time, probably one of y'all's favorites, The Dark Knight, Joker says, I know why you have your little therapy sessions in broad daylight. That's kind of what we do, isn't it? From a tailgate. The way it all started was my buddy Bear was sitting on the end of a tailgate drinking beer, because in a small town, you just sit on the end of a tailgate drinking beer. And he was sitting there saying one night, you know, boys, I think we could solve more in 30 minutes on a tailgate drinking beer than Congress could in 30 years of being in session. And that's proved to be true. So that's why I like to air it out here. That's why I like to go to the woods for most of these videos. So we got a lot going on right now, and I want to talk just for a minute about some of the baddest dudes that I know in life. I don't have a ton of friends. I just know a lot of people. You really only need about 3 or 4 friends anyway. But some of the best friends I've got in the whole world are Marines, Army, Navy, former veterans, right? Because if you're gonna spend this lifetime, it's a short life anyway, you might as well hang out with some of the most terrifying strand of DNA our enemies ever encountered. And that's the American veteran. Now these guys I hang out with, they are not the least bit concerned with total liberal control. Now 1% of y'all just cringed, didn't you? You could feel it. But the other 99% is nodding right along, because you know exactly what I'm about to say to that 1%. They're not scared or concerned, because they know that not with 1,000 years, not with 1,000 laws, can they change who we are inside. And can they really have an effect on what happens right here? The ones that are scared are the ones that are looking around at all the social pressure that's gonna be coming, and they say, man, I just don't know that I'm strong enough to not bow down to all that social pressure around me. The other 99% knows you can't change us no matter what you try to do. That ain't me, and that ain't most of y'all watching this channel either, because you're stubborn and you're hard-headed just like me. You were raised a certain way and you ain't gonna depart from that. Now you got a new president-elect, so they say, and he's calling for unity. But everybody knows at this point, unity is absolutely impossible. You're gonna rush in a last-minute second impeachment and then have the balls to call for unity? If I was a liberal, which I'd rather slam my head in a sliding glass door, but if I was, I'd have to look at the conservatives, y'all, and I'd have to say, I don't agree with these guys on anything they do, but half the country does. So what I should probably do is, if I was smart, is really call for unity, let that last presidency ride off into the sunset, and then try to pull people over to my way of thinking. That's what I would do if I was a liberal, but they don't think that way. That's just not the way that they're wired. It would be like if you had a neighbor who was a pit bull fighter. He calls you up one day and says, hey, why don't you bring your dog up to the dog park? I'd like to socialize my pit bull. Well, he's been fighting for years. Yeah. I just want to socialize him though. Make a friend. It'd be really good. No, I don't think I'm gonna let you within 1,000 miles. You've been illegally fighting this pit bull for years and years and years, and you want to take him to the dog park to play with my dog? Let me give you a big old hell no on that one. Well, I just want unity. Yeah, right. With all the stuff going on, your 2021 goal is to mentor somebody 15 years younger than you, go to your kids' baseball games, and enjoy life. Pass something on to the future generations. Hell, I'm planning on restoring an 80s square body pickup truck this year. Doing a few concerts if they let me, and hopefully getting this brand new album out to y'all in March, American Savage. That's what I'm looking forward to. None of that stuff involves watching the news. So I'm gonna have peace of mind no matter where I go. It's all right to be concerned. It's all right to be disappointed. But scared? Leave that to the meerkats. Y'all be good. Subscribe, Patriots. We need you.